Alright. Second attempt of speaking English. Fingers crossed. Hi guys, it's Frida, and today I'm gonna be talking about the difference between long distance relationship and moving in together. Because I feel like I've got some experience on this area, if I could say it myself. Okay, I'm gonna try and give a super quick summarization.
In January, me and my boyfriend have been together for 4 years. In the first 1.5 years, I saw him almost every day because we went to the same school and all that jazz and la di da. After that, he went to the military up north in Norway, and he went up north to join the military, and I went west to attend another school. So we were on opposite sides of the country, and that was when our long-distance relationship began. So for another 1.5 years, we were in an LDR, and then we moved in together, and we moved in together a year ago. So yeah, that's my summarization. Okay, let's get to it. Entering an LDR and moving in with my boyfriend, it had a bunch of stuff that I didn't expect and didn't really contemplate before actually being in the situation. So I think this would be a nice informational video if you are planning on doing the same thing.
So I think a lot of people, or almost everyone, will go through this significant thing. Pretty sure. A long distance relationship is like a constant countdown. You're always counting down the days or even hours to when you'll be seeing your love again. And it's freaking exciting. I remember having butterflies in my stomach for every time I would go see him. Personally, I think long distance relationships are kind of a test where you will figure out how committed you are to each other. It's really cool because you will discover that your relationship is beyond shallow. It's like it runs a lot deeper than just the physical parts of being in a relationship, and you get to know each other very well and like on a deeper level. Yeah, so an LDR is not something easy, but it will make you a lot stronger as a couple. Now I will give my personal advice on how to survive a long distance relationship. Okay, begin! Tip number 1, communication. Obviously, be sure to text each other, call each other, use the beauty of the technology around you. Use Snapchat, Skype each other, Messenger, MySpace, I don't know. When I was in an LDR, I used to talk to my boyfriend on the phone every night before I went to sleep, and that was my highlight of the day. Tip number 2. Be trustful. A long distance relationship with jealousy involved, I don't think that could ever work out. Yeah, you need to trust each other, obviously. I don't feel like I need to explain that any further, so moving on. Tip number 3. You need to see this as an opportunity, not as something bad. You need to see all the good aspects in being in an LDR. Think about it. You are able to grow as a person. You are able to become more independent. You are able to spend lots and lots of quality time with friends and family, and just experience yourself in this time. Find a new hobby or find out what you want to do. You're not really chained to anyone, so you can just do whatever you feel like. Isn't that good? And also, being in a long distance relationship means that you will be excited a lot. It's very exciting. Yeah, it's exciting! So exciting! Tip number 4, set a date. This is like more for your own mental health than for something else, because not knowing when you're gonna see each other again is gonna make you a bit crazy. So book that plane ticket. Just set a date and then the countdown begins. Tip number 5, have an item of your dear one. This was something that helped me a lot. I used to have a shirt or a clothing piece of my boyfriend, and I would spray his cologne on it and have it lying in my room, and it would feel like, sort of like he was there. Steal his stuff! Tip number 6, show that you care. Like send a letter or a package with something you know that your loved one like, or send a nice message where you tell them that you love them. It's like significant other needs to feel loved at this time. Now I'm gonna move on to my other half of experience, which is moving in together. Wow, such new feeling. Boyfriend here, same house, cool. This can be very overwhelming for many people. You know, it feels awesome and it's amazing to be able to sleep next to each other every night. You're supposed to be working as a team. I will now share my tips and tricks from this area. Tip number 1, communication. Again, yeah, it's very important to speak your mind, and you know, if something bothers you, try to say it without it building up inside of you until you explode. You know, I'm kind of guilty in this area. It's very important to speak to each other without being harsh or mean, but just let the other person know that there's something bothering you, basically. Do not go to bed with unspoken thoughts, and try to fall asleep with a positive state of mind. Tip number 2, adjust your attitude. It's very common in a relationship to end up counting what you're doing, like thinking of your chores and stuff, like, I did this, I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the bathroom, what did he do? It's like, it's very unhealthy to think like this, and if you're both making sure that you're doing what you can, that should be enough. Tip number 3, give each other space. You're living together under the same roof, but still you are 2 individuals with your own needs. Make sure you give each other space, and please don't be like, hey honey, there's a party tonight. No, I don't want to go, I want to watch a movie tonight. No, but come on, it'll be fun. Don't try to force each other to do anything. Tip number 4, stay in love. This is quite cheesy actually, but you know, if you're living together, you will slip into this mundane routine where you're doing stuff over and over every day, you know? And yeah, it's very easy for a couple to stop noticing each other. You're existing together, but you're not really seeing each other, and this will make the relationship kind of boring and lame. And I actually made a list if you are wondering what you want to do, and now I'm gonna read it for you.
Alright, list of stuff you can do with your partner. Go for ice cream, go to the beach, go hiking, pack some food and go for a picnic, go to the animal shelter and pet the cats, go for coffee, go for food, go together to the pool, take a walk in the park or the forest, make a YouTube video together, have a night of playing video games together, making a nice meal together, watch a movie, watch a series, watch The Walking Dead, build a jigsaw puzzle together, play hide and seek in the forest. Yeah, we're childish, get over it. Go bowling. Bowling, is it bowling or bowling? Go bowling. Go for a beer, go fishing, visit a place, a part of the city, somewhere you've never been. Make it into an adventure. Play a board game, do your chores together, have a nice talk, go to the cinema. Anything can become a nice date, so there's that. Now go.
Bye! Ja, av og til så er det vanskelig for meg å prate. Vegg, papp, tak, papp, og tapet, kokt torsk, stekt torsk. This between long distance... A long distance relationship. Long distance relationship. Moved to the west, so we were on opposite sides of the country. It's quite simple. No, it's not simple. Long distance relationship. I have my laptop in front of me, like down here, so I'm always looking like blah 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 blah. Where I'm like tickling myself under the arm. What the fuck? I'm sitting like this